Natural singers versus trained singers. Do you need vocal training if you already sound great? I'm sure many of you can think of lots of famous singers that said they never had voice lessons. So, is vocal technique necessary or overrated? Whether you are a natural singer or a trained singer, you need to watch this video. Welcome back to another edition of Victoria's Vocal Tips. 32 years of teaching voice, 44 years of studying voice, all different styles. My students have ranged from ultra beginners all the way through advanced touring professionals, voice teachers, choral directors, and competition winners. I always give you serious vocal technique made simple and fun. So is it better to be a natural singer or a trained singer? You know, I have had singers in my beginning voice class that sounded like they'd studied for 10 years but never had a lesson. And some of them were already performing successfully. So you're probably wondering, if they sounded so great, what did they need voice lessons for? And here is my big answer. Sooner or later, we will all face our vocal challenges and limitations. A trained singer with good vocal technique will know what to do, whereas a natural singer will probably not have the tools because they rely on the way they have sung habitually. Remember, singing is not a stagnant thing. We need to know what to do during challenges and limitations. So let me give you 4 examples, and you need to pay attention to all of them, especially the 4th one, because this affects everyone. Number 1, singers performing while sick or tired. Is it safe? Watch my video on singing while sick. I find that trained singers have a bigger skill set to choose from, how to amplify and enrich their voice when they have to sing in adverse conditions. Whereas an untrained singer is more likely to push. And here's another thing. A well-trained singer will know when they're pushing, whereas an untrained singer who's not aware of it can still sound good and not be singing in a healthy way for longevity. It's not just how you sound today, it's how you're going to sound in 10 and 20 years from now. So let's continue with the other limitations and challenges and make sure to listen to all of them. Number 2, singing in adverse conditions such as poor acoustics, the band or the orchestra is too loud, the sound system fails. Number 3, vocal longevity and high vocal demand. You know, singers who are on tour and who are in 8 shows a week have a tremendous vocal load and pressure on the voice. I have worked with natural singers, meaning, again, they never had lessons, but they came to me to prepare for national and international tours. And no matter how great they sounded, we always went back to basics to work on stamina and protection of the voice. So you see, I'm not just talking about sounding good today. I'm talking about sounding good for life. Why are there so many one-hit wonders? They have one hit song and then you never hear from them again. And how many singers sound great and do well for 3 years, 5 years, and then after that they stop singing? Watch my video on why some voices go downhill. Number 4, lack of variety or boredom. A natural singer may sound great, but oftentimes everything they sing sounds the same. I'm sure you could think of some singers like that. They have one tonal color, one vocal texture, and often they sing exactly the way they speak. And I have to say, there's nothing wrong with that, except it is limiting. Either they get bored and want to do more musically or with expression, or else their audience wants more. I'm sure you can think of singers where every song sounds the same, and you know, in my opinion, that gets old, because remember, it's not just your voice, it's what you do with your voice. And what you do with your voice takes more technique. Now you may say, most of this doesn't pertain to me. I'm not going to be going on tour. I don't do gigs. I'm not looking to change musical styles. I just want to sound good. Well, that brings us to number 5, and here's the inevitable. We all age. And as we age, the body changes, your hair changes, your vocal folds and larynx change too. The The voice changes from when you were a teenager, 20s, 30s, 50s, 60s, and beyond. And women have special challenges, such as the time of month, and then there's peri and postmenopause. And then, as a lot of singers get older, they lose muscle tone and the voice gets weak. And yet, if we take care of our voices and practice good technique, we can sing vibrantly and beautifully for our entire life. I'm a proud senior citizen, and I'm happy to say that my voice is healthy, strong, flexible, and I have fun. Now, this is important. As our voice changes, we often have to alter our technique slightly. But many natural singers habitually sing the same way and may not be aware of their voice in decline. And they may not have the technical skill to keep the voice in top shape. Most of my private students have been with me for many years and continue to flourish no matter what age. So, back to the title, natural singer versus trained singer. Which is better? It's obvious. Vocal technique is priceless. Let me tell you how to keep your voice in shape. Just as you do a variety of exercises for your body, you need to do the same for your voice. All singers must strength train and work on flexibility and stamina. And vocal exercises are what will build and train your voice, not your song. So, if you still haven't gotten my audio exercise training program, Victoria's Vocal Exercise Program, I recommend you do so right away. It's for all levels of singers, and we work on so much vocal technique, vocal colors, textures, style. You will never get bored, and it will last you for a long time. Plus, it's super affordable, and I do regular group classes with members. So see the link below and sign up. It is now time for Victoria's Wisdom. Having a natural voice is great, but being a trained singer with good vocal technique will give you many more options today as well as in the future. I hope you have enjoyed another edition of Victoria's Vocal Tips. Don't forget to subscribe. Tell your friends. Leave me some comments. Leave me some thumbs up. Don't forget to follow me on social media and continue with your vocal training so that you can sing beautifully for the rest of your life. And I look forward to seeing everyone again very soon.